What is up? It is Big Chart Trades back with another video, and in this video I am going to be breaking down both of my trades from today. Now, I took 3 trades today. The third one I closed out early because it's not in my trading plan. The first 2 were losses. So I'm going to break down my losses from today so that you can learn from them, I can learn from them, and we could move on. Also, if you don't understand how I trade, this video is going to help you understand that. So you'll be able to trade like me going forward. I know I get a lot of questions regarding trade recaps. Everybody wants trade recaps. So I figured what better way to provide a trade recap than to do a trade recap. I guess that's kind of stupid, but basically today that 10 a.m. candle opened up. Let me go to the replay feature. That 10 a.m. candle opened up right here and I was bearish. Why was I bearish? Well, we have absolutely no bullish PD arrays around price, and we have this 15-minute fair value gap right here, this bearish fair value gap right here that I can anticipate price to go ahead and trade into. Open high, low, close, right? I know exactly why my trades didn't play out, and I should have known this going into today, and it was actually the reason why I got stopped out of my trades. And I will get to that at the end. So if you took the same trades as me and you got stopped out and you don't understand why price delivered like it delivered, I'm going to explain it at the end of the video. It is completely understandable. And after today, I have completely understood why today didn't work out. But basically, right, 10 a.m. candle. Here, let me drop down to the 1 minute. Okay, so we have a 15-minute fair value gap right here, right? And since we have a 15-minute fair value gap, that is aligned with a 1-minute execution, right? So what do we look for on the lower time frame? We look for 3 things that I talk about all the time. We look for a liquidity sweep, we look for SMT with ES, we look for a change in state of delivery. So let's see what happens. This 10 a.m. candle opens, right? Immediately starts displacing to the upside, showing me that this is a manipulation move, right? Displacing to the upside. Change in state of delivery level is right here as of now, because this is the series of these are the 2 up close candles that swept this high, right? And a change in state of delivery is a candle closure above or below the series of up close candles that show ties in a bearish situation. So, right, see what happens. We end up sweeping that high again. Change in state of delivery is now here. Okay. All right, this is what I was doing in real time, guys. I just want to show you. All right, so now we come down, and I think right here, yep, right here we change the state of delivery. That is actually where I went short, and my target were these lows down here, right? This was my take profit, okay? This was an A+ setup in my eyes. Again, I'll show you why it wasn't, but it was an A+ setup. Also, we have SMT right here on the 15-minute time frame, right? External SMT. You can see that the NASDAQ didn't even get close to breaking this high, right? Well, as you can see on ES swept that high, putting in that nice bearish SMT right there. So with that being said, this was an A+ setup in my eyes. Again, I'll explain why it wasn't after this, but we go ahead and go pretty much into profit, very deep into profit. And then the 4-hour candle actually distributes out of this 5-minute bullish fair value gap right there, distributes out of it. My stop is at this high, obviously, because that is the protected high. And again, comes down into profit, then goes up in this trade for a while, and then eventually we get stopped out right here. So that was the first trade. Second trade was, let me just remove this, right? My target remains this low right here, okay? Second trade was again out of this gap. Actually, no, it wasn't. Second trade, I was like, okay, fair value gap mitigated. Like, let me try this breaker, right? This is a breaker right here. All right, so I was like, okay, this breaker looks pretty ripe. This looks like it could be a good trade. So let me wait for a change in state. I just assumed that this was a down close candle. So this would have been the change in state right here. So I went short actually on this candle, targeting those lows, stop loss at this high again. Let me put that level right there. And as you can see, we pretty much immediately get stopped out. I was like, okay, I'm going to give this one last try out of this breaker. So I went ahead, and this is the change in state, right? And then I actually didn't get stopped out of this trade. I sold in profit because I sold like right here because I was like, okay, I'm not going to take 3 trades today. There's no point in doing that, right? I'm not going to take 3 trades. I'm not going to fucking, whatever. So I stopped out of both those trades, as you can see. And then the third one I closed in profit. But here is actually why. And I should have taken account for this, but I wasn't paying attention. I don't know why. As you can see on the daily chart, we actually swept this low. And then also we are reacting out of this weekly wick. I should have had this. I should have taken this into account here, that we swept that low. And that is the reason why, this move was a little compromised. As well, we also, we have red folder news all week and there's no news today. So, today was just bound to be an improbable day. I did manage my risk accordingly though. I went down like $850 today. I'm going to be posting my monthly recap on Twitter today. So if you follow me on Twitter, you will see my monthly recap being posted later today. But as you can see, price clearly not respecting bearish order flow. Price is clearly bullish. So that is today's recap. Yeah, done for the day today. This week is probably going to be a good week though. Lots of news, lots of potential trades. So I'm not sweating it nearly enough. And if you follow me on Twitter, go ahead and look out for that monthly review. But that being said, subscribe to my channel if you're new. Peace out. Like the video. Do whatever you have to do. Have a great rest of your day.